comes down to our coal production and our coal income. That's really where we are right now. Keep them heated for 1 day. So this is almost mimics the same timeline as our main quest. You have to start heating 9 coal workplaces within 24 hours and then keep them heated for 1 day. Actually, we're probably more likely to hit that. I kind of want to do... It's less. It's not that much less, though. Hey there, Natty. Boop. Glad to see you're back. I hope you had a good session. I was debating on telling you, but I forgot about the generator again. I was really embarrassed. I ended up spending a Steam core. Good. I'm glad to hear you did have a great session. I did not. Yeah. And so we ended up spending a Steam core for it. And we're continuing here. I just saved. We accepted Craven into our lives because of the engineers. And it's been a rough time. It's been absolutely a rough time. We've gone about as low as we could pretty much go. All right, I think we have to do one of these. We've gone as low as we pretty much can go. The generator shut down again. We've gone almost a full 24 hours without the generator on. Almost a full 24 hours. Oh, Lord Craven is in town, that's right. Boom. I don't think it was a good choice. Healthcare promise fulfilled. I don't think it was a good choice. I was just really interested in the narrative part of things. I mean, at that point, it was pretty much... the game was gonna end. That discontent goal, yeah. I mean, we were over here when Lord Craven came in, so... I mean, maybe we can pull it out, you know? I don't know. I'm not gonna start making promises here. Alright, so we're here. Let's go ahead and turn on all of our medical posts. And just 1 day for this here. And, alright, so we have more engineers. We have 7. So let's get as many medical posts at 3 as possible. Alright, so we have 3 more. I'm kind of rushing to... Our coal income is almost good. Question, legit question. Maybe Nettie, you know. Does this actually take into fact, like, does this actually take through the night in consideration? Did you research the healthcare installation? No, I haven't. Right now I'm doing the generator power upgrade because we've just been fiddling about with the overdrive, and I don't think that's sustainable. And every time we dip into like turning off the generator and all that, it doesn't end well. I really want to do the medical post upgrade and then a healthcare installation to help with the coal consumption. I don't want to do that before we at least can meet the heat demand. I mean, right now between the internal heating and the level 2 of the generator, we're kind of okay. This is going to hit just before the next level. I think you think it considers a nighttime? We're so close. It's a waste of an engineer. Might as well put him in a medical post. Alright. We can't use these yet. Let's drop it down to one of them to 1. Oh, come on, don't die. Come on, people. We can almost serve all the gravely ill. We don't have a medical post that's empty, right? Okay. That was a few more engineers that we could have had for research. It's still early in the day. I think we'll be able to get the heat up by then? Did this turn back off? I guess I didn't ignore it all day. Okay, the lords beg for help. Captain, a large group of lords has gathered under the generator. They plead with you, excuse me, with you to let them bring the others to the city. Our friends and relatives are still starving and freezing out there. Please let us go and lead them here. I can't disperse a crowd? Active guard station? I have an active guard station. Are you kidding? They're all sick, and I can't disperse the crowd, even though I have guard stations. Oh, I can't escape. I have to say agree. I don't agree. I want everybody to understand that I do not agree to this. But I don't have any choice. The game's forcing me to agree. Alright, so they're gonna be here in 5 hours. This is my upset face. Look, there's 2. If there's a minimum, tell me there's a minimum. Oh, they're not at their post. Well, that's not my fault. They're not sick. They're just not at work. Look, it's not my fault they didn't go to work today. This needs to not be a thing. I think we need to get rid of that one. I can't even make one. Yep, so now we're gonna have another 100 people coming in, and we can only make 9 tents right now. This is so hard. It's so rough. Hard mode is not a joke. Absolutely not a joke. Where is this one even in a zone? It's not in any warming zone. We're building a new one. I think this might be the end of it. I think right here there's definitely, well, more workers at least. It's true. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this quest here. Like, we're just gonna have so many more people dying. We were, just a second ago, we were behind tents. I actually had a little bit of hope. There's no way. It's freezing out here. I think I'm gonna destroy it, and we're gonna put another gathering post over here. When this actually is finished being destroyed, our economy is, for coal, is not high enough. Oh my god. This is not, it's just not working out. It's just not working out. It's really just not working out. There's no way. People are furious, yeah. We must hold on for, oh look, we're gonna have 2 ticks now. 1 day to do that. Cool. And we couldn't disperse the crowd because people still don't want to go to work. And that's the only problem, is that people just don't want to go to work. They just do not want to go to work. Take out all the people in there, put them in here. They're still not at work. Now there's some people at work. Yeah, this is truly challenging. What's going on with our cookhouse here? A lynch mob. Captain, an angry mob has gathered, outraged by the arrival of Lord Craven. They want his head. He'll pay for what he did to our people. He wanted us dead, so death is what he'll get. I want them to do it. Discontent will rise. We are doing it. Absolutely. By Lord Craven. He brought a bunch of children so nobody would kill him. And he shot at people when we left the boats. That's it. I mean, this guy already wrote his fate. Let him proceed. I'm just gonna let it happen there. One of our people died. One died from lack of treatment. Oh, that wasn't the Lord Craven. I mean, our income for coal is better. It's just not gonna be enough. Alright, so we have the extended shift, extended. Come on, I want to click the building. Let me click the building. Extended. Let's extend it. We already have all the discontent. We can always remove the discontent by lowering these again. Alright, what is this one? Lord Craven is dead. Oh, beautiful. Is right in front of the generator. Beautiful, that's dark. Captain, Lord Craven has been hanged by the angry mob. He was unrepentant until the end. I'd do anything to help my people, he said with his last word. You do the same in my place. You are, in fact, doing it. Don't fool yourself. Oh no, we are totally doing it. Discontent falls, but not enough to even see the discontent falling. Oh, that's beautiful. You still have people dying. At least we have no more gravely ill. It's so hard. I don't know if everybody knows, but this is very hard. At this rate, we are going to be on schedule today. And look, nobody's at work here either. We do not have a care house, and they are consuming all the extra food. Generator upgrade complete. How many medical posts do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So it's cheaper to run them right now. And it will be cheaper to... I guess it's not cheaper necessarily. But our overdrive is getting cheaper. Oh, we get it automatically? Oh, I guess we don't have a choice in the matter. Alright, let's turn these all off. Oops. And since we already paid for the upgrade... We already paid for it, right? So... Our coal income is just not okay. Oh, crud. Oh, well, I mean, our raw food is pretty much full anyway. I was just like, oh, crud, we didn't put the people back. Well, you can always choose to down the heat level. You still spend it, though. You still spend the coal to decrease it, which I think is kind of dumb. Am I wrong in thinking that, Nettie? I'm pretty sure when I click on this, we spend 12 coal to turn it on. I mean, it doesn't say otherwise. Alright, the next thing we're gonna do... I don't know, overdrive couplings? We don't have any steel. And we don't have any staff to put in there. Again, we're kind of struggling to keep people alive. Our piles here are pretty high. So let's go ahead and take people out. And... 0.3 per hour. 2 hours until New Lords. 5 engineers, more workers. The workers are gonna help, but it doesn't really help if we don't have any coal to even sustain anything. I guess it's cheaper in the long run to just start level 2 anyway. It gives us 9 hours. And we're gonna get 9 hours until 8. Oh, we're cutting it close. We're cutting it really, really close. God. We're just constantly on the edge here. One more person died. So what are we gonna do for researching? I don't want time to just like disappear here. Alright, generator efficiency. It would help a little bit with our coal use. I really want the last tier of the coal temper, or like increasing gathering post abilities. I think we actually should start thinking about medical post upgrade. Of course, nobody's going to work. Is there anything we can... Alright, we're waiting for this thing to actually disassemble. So by the start of tomorrow, I think we're going to do the medical post upgrade. Because then we can do the healthcare installation. Oh, and that'll help us with the coal. I have sadness in my eye again. Oh, sadness is so sharp. Where did all this discontent come from? We were like doing well. What happened? One person died and all this discontent just happened? Sick but proud. The sick lords are among us now, but our people try to stay as far away from them as possible. This has rubbed some lords the wrong way. They look at us with such disgust and contempt. One of them complains between fits of coughing. Our dignity is not diminished just because we're sick. So, are we being, like, punished even more by initially not accepting them into our town? So now we're gonna get, like, more sick? I mean, they were sick before, but now they're, like, really sick. There's, like, way more that's sick. We're at 113. Alright, so... this is good, I guess? Keep workplaces... get people to trust us again. We have 1.5 days to get discontent down to 75%. I think the civil unrest without Craven here might narratively kind of work out. 9 hours left of coal. Overdrive, I believe, is required in order to sustain this. If we popped an emergency shift, and let's see, where would we be if we turned off the extended shift? All right, so the extended shifts between those are equal about 10%. So between that and when we don't have any food rations. Ah, oh, it's such a bummer. And we're gonna get food rations in the morning. Food rations are probably gonna get us to about right here. So if the fighting pits and stuff like that, and as long as we don't get too many deaths, I mean, we're gonna get deaths throughout the night. But as long as we don't get too many, maybe we'll be okay. Let's disperse our engineers. We have 5 more. We're going to increase our overall average of the healing. And for our workers, let's get these things working at... I guess they're not going to do anything. I don't feel like people don't get sick in there as easily. Oh well. Do we have any engineers that should not be where they are? So medical posts and the workshops, okay. So no. Our engineers are dispersed. Actually, we don't need them in the workshops. What am I doing? We should maximize our healing while we can. Amateur choices. This isn't an amateur choice, though. Oh. Oh, we have engineers in there? Oh my gosh, how long has that been going on? In the public house. I left engineers in the public house. Oh my goodness. Alright, so the engineers are now fully staffed in the medical post. Okay. So 9 hours is going to get us to... It's again one of those choices where do we shut down our generator now while we're still on level 2 anyway? We're kind of traveling down. Probably should, since we're paying for this, we probably should have just... That's kind of tricky. Instead of like the free upgrade, we should just shut it down, let it travel like down to level 2 and then turn it back on. That would have been like 3 hours we would have gotten. So I'm gonna shut it down. It's better to shut it down earlier than later. These are the hard choices. So every hour is 12 coal that we've saved. And every 12 coal that we save is 1 hour. So we just saved 12. It doesn't go off until you touch the bulb. At least that level. Alright, so we gained 24 coal. Looks like there's other stuff that's actually using up our coal. What is consuming all our coal? Is it just it's the steam hubs? I mean, we are at least saving the 12. So we've saved 24, which gives us 2 hours. We're about to get a third. So there it goes. We just touched the bulb. Discontent falls. You've managed to placate our people. Hope rises. Look at that discontent. It's just disappearing. Alright. Alright, I think we turn on level 2. So I think we leave overdrive on throughout the night, because hitting level 3 and turning overdrive off is the same thing. Alright, we have 6 hours, which is gonna hit 5 o'clock in the morning. I think we've done the most optimal thing we can do. It may not be the best, but it's the most optimal, I think, given our current situation. Oh, we have laws. How long have we had laws available to us? I feel like it's been forever that we've had it. I mean, we could have done foreman to increase our efficiency in the at this facility. Works the best of their ability. Oh, is this like a complete waste? No, it increases workplace efficiency. Oh, this goes in all the workplaces. Oh. This actually could have been useful the past, like, 2 days. Is there anything from... Let's see, so Crystal Dawes, he had some good tips. Let me scroll up here. He talked about doing all of your... here it is. Adoption laws have paths. Child path, death path, medical path, food path, and discontent path. Get your discontent path done. So that tells me the last one would be House of Pleasure. To further lower discontent. It's gonna hurt our hope a little bit. Which personally I think is more difficult to contend with. What else is available? Could be useful at gathering posts. I mean, if it can prevent us from having to fiddle about with the generator. What was this one again? I know we have to build a thing. Keep things running smoothly. We stayed informed about our people's concerns, blah, blah, blah. Propaganda Center, Hope will rise. It costs 10 wood, so we could do... this one. Tomorrow morning we'll be able to use it. Propaganda Center we won't be able to use right now. But we would be able to use this later, although it's not really time that we actually need it. So I think Foreman is currently more valuable on the left side. House of Pleasure would help us, like, right now, though. Prostitutes can be employed in a public house to further lower discontent. This we can use right now. I think we're going to do House of Pleasure. Discontent will rise. The Propaganda Center. Discontent will rise. Okay. Yeah, you're kind of trading discontent for hope. You know, I don't think we haven't finished do it. You're referring to the House of Pleasure over the Foreman? Nettie? I'm in favor of this one because of the passive. Okay. Alright, House of Pleasure it is.
Hear me, hear me.
So now let's go ahead and employ workers. Oral in the cookhouse. Captain, a lord is arguing with some of our people who say he was trying to cut in line. He claims his noble birth entitles him to be served first. Whoa. Absolutely not. Get in the back of the line now. Send our men to calm them down. Support our people. This continues a division, so I would say this one. We need to show both classes that we both mean business, but we're fair. But we are fair. Whoa, 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 what, where did that come from? What happened? The game did not warn me about a 50% increase of discontent. What just happened? What was that? Something happened at prison. Oh my gosh. I have the people. Why didn't I staff it? Oh, there we go. Alright. Oh, thank you, Natty. Thank you, Natty, for pointing that out. What are we going to research next? Is it the medical post upgrade? I'm just trying to keep it in mind. I think that's what we're going to do is a medical post upgrade. We got to get the people out of the sick house. Yeah. Alright. So we can queue it up at least so we don't forget about it the next morning here. Alright, so we don't forget. So let's go ahead and queue up the discontent here. Actually, this pile is pretty big. Let's leave this one off. I don't want to trigger any, I don't want to trigger any, discontent stuff. Events, I mean. Oh my goodness, I can't wait for food! Alright, so we do have overdrive on. We are not going to forget. We will not forget. What's that? Oh. Dangerous rumors. Captain, some people are spreading wild stories about sick lords. They say that they're contagious and that if we don't keep away from them, they'll soon be sick as well. Everyone is on edge. Discontent will rise. People may get hurt. We can't afford the discontent. I guess we're gonna do the silencing. Where people were wounded. We have a gravely ill. Generator stress level at critical. Oh, it's so hard. I don't know if I've mentioned that. Oh my gosh, are we gonna actually get it before the generator shuts down? No, the generator can totally shut down. We're gonna lose 12 coal this morning. Promise broken. You promised people warmth? Which one was that? I don't know which one that was. Alright, let's go ahead and start this. What was that? What quest was that? Oh my god. So I guess we have to do 3.
Brace yourselves. Cold is coming.
We have to do 3 now. Alright, let's turn it off. Let's pause. Turn on all the things. And let's turn this one on. It's on 8-hour shift. Overdrive is turned off. Let's go take a little brain break here. Damaged snowcat. This used to be a large snowcat. Its steam turbine must have exploded, turning it into a heap of junk. Let's explore. Bags of resources. We found some supplies inside the wreck. We'll surely find a good use for them. 71 steel. Oh, yes. Right. I kind of committed to myself to go all the way down to the landing site. I want to go to the landing site so bad. Right, I need to pay attention to the food. As soon as we're able, I really want to hit that thing. Forgot one. So many gravely ill. Keep this fully staffed. And we have a lot of kids. Any workers that should not be where they are. Maybe we could put kids in instead. The overdrive is not on, Natty. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, never assume that I've actually been responsible and turned it off. Never assume that. So we're doing the medical post upgrade. It seems ironic, maybe, or counterproductive here. But I'm gonna actually reduce our medical people here in order to sustain a faster research. Alright, we need 3 more. 1 and 2. Okay. And take it out here. Oh, these people aren't even at work. Let's take the one person out of there. Alright, let's get through this research as fast as possible. We do have enough now to make another gathering post. This one is better. It's at least in the heat. And oh, this guard post is empty again. A bunch of slackers. Okay. We still have no food. Oh, glad I checked on it. Constantly forget that the heater resets itself. Please, give us some food. The guardhouse at least has some people. 67% here, 33 here. Guess we only have three workers to actually swap out with. This one was efficient, now it's not at all. The full reset isn't super useful. Oh, come on, give me some food. We have 2 at 67%. Discontent is at 115%. Alright, so we stayed in charge for at least 1 day. Now we just need to focus on these thresholds. I don't understand how the discontent went from like behind tent to like a maximum. Cold at home. People are furious. Yeah, I'm sure they are. We have guards, but I guess we use them too much. Our coal consumption it far outpaces our ability to keep up with it. If we stick we can get some wood back, and I know it seems counterproductive to destroy hunter huts, but it just makes more sense from an organization perspective. Of course, we can always rebuild them. We weren't really using them right now anyway. Those two. Where can we put them now? Oh, gosh, there's like no space in here. Let's stick them out here, as far away as possible. We already have a steam core right here, or a steam hub. If we we have a steam hub right here. So if we destroy the 2 right here, we can put a coal thumper right here, and we'd be able to utilize an existing gathering post. We can kind of mitigate some of our resource spending. Actually, is it actually? Oh, it'll actually get the warmth right here. Oh, but its orientation dictates that. Okay, so you can build a steam coal thumper right here. And do we want to put that there? Kind of want to put it where these hunter huts are, or were about to be. Like out of workers again. Oh my goodness. Really want to see the effects of it. 2 days, 3 days. Okay. Oh my gosh, the infirmary. Healthcare installation. We have to do this one next. Absolutely. So if we do healthcare installation, we can turn these things off. That'll buy us some time more than anything else. Now, what are we gonna do about the discontent? Oh, we have food now. It just happened. See how little that was? It was actually 15% over. If we still get deaths, there's no way we can actually get on the other end of this. Something next to the thumpers are built but not equipped. It was an extra gathering post. Good catch. They're gonna work late. So once it hits 8 o'clock, we can drop all the extended shifts and see where we are. Bad healthcare, overcrowded medical facilities, bad food. Do we have any other powers anywhere? Prison. Okay. Any other workers that could be delegated around? We don't need the powers from these things anymore. So let's grab some people from here. Put them down to 2. Fill up that station. Okay. Wood income is down to 20% efficiency. It takes people forever to actually tear down the hunters' huts. I feel like we should have just built the... Well, I guess the timing didn't change anything. But I kind of want to... If we put this out here, this guy down here is actually not going to be in range. I really want to put the coal thumper, like, inside of this little area. So we have 2 hours. Let's go down to... Let's go down to level 2 and hit overdrive. It's so... It's so hard. This is so hard. Oh, I miss medium. That bought us an extra hour. We could shut it down. Let's shut it down. Oh boy. Abusive power. Sir, a unpleasant accident has happened. One of our guards was insulted by a prisoner, so he hit the offender with his baton, knocking the man out. People are angry and demand that you punish the guard. Discontent will fall. This person will leave the city forever. Oh, we can't really afford that. Discontent will fall slightly. Hope will fall. Alright. We're gonna sacrifice one person. Makes you want to play on easy again? Easy sounds fun. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine, like, having way too many resources? Oh, we want to build this? Okay. We're gonna banish him. I'm sorry, dude. We're gonna use you for the tool. That is not enough. We're gonna use you for the power. Alright, 8 o'clock is hit. So let's go ahead, convert all these back. Come on, come on, come on. Ooh, yes. Hope rises, further discontent falls. Hope did not rise, game, actually. Alright, do we have any more extended shifts? Right here. We can at least avoid the extended shifts throughout the night. Oh my gosh, when it was over here before, we could have actually made it all the way down here. We still needed the hope. But it would be... Oh, it says keep. It probably would not make any difference. Alright, so we just hit 8 o'clock, so now we can redistribute our engineers. These poor people never have time off. Alright, the next thing I want to do is look at steam cores, or steam hubs. Make sure we're not being derps here and wasting our coal throughout the nights, because we are actually using a lot of coal every night. Even with the generator shut off, we're still like consuming coal like crazy. Yep, here's one. And here's another one. Oh my gosh, that's like hours of coal that we could have saved. You'd think we'd learn, right? Ooh, are these guys cold? Oh, they're just nobody living there. How many extra houses do we have? Hold on, hold the phone. We have to, oh, because everybody's dead. We have so many huts available. Oh my gosh, that's so much wood suddenly available to us. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Give me all the wood. I need the wood right now. Oh, look at these little gaps. Let's get some people to move. Now we can actually like reorganize some stuff. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can get rid of 20. All the wood. Let's get rid of these. We're gonna put gathering posts over here. Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's get rid of this one. 9, 10, 11. Okay. Maybe we could get rid of more. One person died. Come on. Stop dying. Please stop dying. Oh my goodness, please stop. Oh, this place does require a temperature. Let's understaff it a little bit. No, we shouldn't. We can't afford the discontent. Oh my gosh, there's so many people who are super sick. We don't have enough powers. I miss Faith. I miss Faith so much. Alright, so we need to replace our hunter huts. I think we're going to put them out here. Oh, wait. Alright, that's fine. Put one right here. Alright, we just need to replace 2. I'm gonna get all overzealous here. Right, and let's also... Alright, so as we're destroying the huts, we'll open up a new steam coal dumper. I kind of want to move this building as well to make room for more gathering posts. This actually requires steel. I don't want to waste the steel. What was that? Oh my goodness. The Lord's house is ablaze, or a Lord's house is ablaze. Captain, someone has set one of the Lord's houses on fire. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but the family living there is terrified. Discontent will rise. Find the arsonists. And we're out of coal now. We're completely out of coal. And our overdrive is at 94%. It's off now. Here's all that discontent we're gonna make back that we lost. I'm glad to see we don't have these ultimatums, but in 2 days, I don't know if we're gonna be able to do this in 2 days. So we could restaff and redistribute our medical posts a little bit. Let's get rid of this little road. If we like redistribute our... See, now I can actually utilize the space a little bit. As we're getting rid of huts, get back some of that wood and we can rebuild some of these medical posts. Maybe we can start getting ahead of this tomorrow. At least preventing people from dying. We have food, and we'll be able to hit this in the morning. I still feel so hopeful, even though it's like, it feels like an inevitability now. Alright, well, we can't really do anything more than wait. Let's look at our 102. So we have another 10 huts we could get rid of. Can I actually clear this interface? I can't see what I'm doing. Is there a way? Is there like a hotkey to clear it out? Like, I can't see the huts. I can't see which ones are empty. I guess it doesn't really matter. We're just getting rid of 10. Alright, so we added another Steam hub. Where was that Steam hub? Let's see. So if you zoom in closer, you actually can get rid of it. Alright. So we have this like weird puzzle here. We have a Steam hub right here, but is a little bit redundant with the other Steam hubs over here. So I think if we get rid of a few huts from out here, we don't need this Steam hub, and this would save us a little bit of coal. Let's leave it off. So if that's the case, I think we can get rid of this one. And where's the other one? We have one over here and one over here. I think the range is 3. So I think the ring is like here. So 1, 2. Let's see, that feels way too far. I think this one might even be out of range. This one might be in range. Did we add another one over here? We did. I feel like I want to keep that one, but we can at least turn this one off. We could also get rid of extra homes over here, and then this one can become a working shift only. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, I think the economy keeps it updated. So we have 5 more. You see how many huts we're freezing? I don't know if we'll actually be able to get rid of enough of them. How many was that? I don't know. We have 3 more we could do. Alright, so this one isn't all... It's all the way back here. So we could get rid of this one. 1. And now this fighting thing is actually not as valuable. We have 2 more. My goldfish brain is starting to happen. 9 o'clock is approaching. We could get rid of 2 more. We could wait and then like wait until we actually have coal and we can strategically pick some of them out. But this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 80 coal or 80 wood back. No, it's 8. Oh god. Oh no, what is this? Arsonist caught. Alright, Captain, we've caught the man who set fire to the Lord's house. He is one of our people, and he's unrepentant. I did what had to be done. We have to get rid of the Lords. We don't belong here. Alright, hope will fall. This person will leave the city forever. No other values. Hope will rise slightly. Imprison him. Alright. Take every little bit we can get. Alright, it's 4 in the morning. I think we've lost 5 people. Let's keep these turning on early. And 2 more. Oh my gosh. Alright, so we have almost 2 days on the dot. Morning is almost here. Let's see that coal rise. Let's go, let's go. Alright, let's do level 2 at 30. Oh my goodness, let's go, let's go. Alright. Oh, I should have done 3. Crud, what a waste. I just wasted that. Right. Maybe not. I mean, our coal income is still not up to par here. Let's set a few more. We've already been prompted recently with the discontent problem. So I think we should be okay. Where is this guy? This is an early riser Steam hub. Okay, and then this guy is an early riser. Alright.
No time to waste. We've got
Here we go,
work
here we
to
go. Okay, so we have to go to 3. Actually, we didn't have to go to 3. We can turn these things on. We also need to re-delegate all of these guys. Let's put them down to 3 until we can fill up all of our research. Okay, okay. Because the next one's going to be insulation. And that's why we don't actually need 3. We're actually really close into research, but I guess it'll buy us time. Come on, people. 2. We just lost... Oh my gosh, we just lost 15 people like that. And there were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 engineers and a bunch of children. And somehow our discontent went down. Generators at critical. Are we not gonna have... What just happened? People are desperate, sir. People are talking openly about overthrowing you. Birth of hope. They see no future in the city that... they see no future in our city and they blame you for that. What should we do? 2 days erase hope. Well, I mean... I like how you lose hope by saying 2 days erase hope. The generator's shut down again? Alright, all we're doing is level 2. We're researching our way to the insulation. We can't afford the coal. We just can't do anything about it. Oops, that still works. Let's do a coal thumper. As promised, let's put it right here. And let's build another gathering post right here. And so let's build another gathering post right here. That's what we can afford right now. $19 more people died. It's because of the gravely ill. I don't want to read it. Our research is just slowing down. Let's close let's close our medical posts. I mean, they're not operational anyway. Let's get that research in. The sooner we get the research done, the sooner we can get insulation up. Let's turn on maybe 3 of them. Oh, hold on. Take the 3 out of there, put them in there. What? What? Which... Did I leave it going again? I left it freaking going again? That basically sums up our experience today. That is the third time tonight. The third time tonight. Hexalite. I wish you came in earlier. You would have experienced this 3 whole times, where I left the generator on overcharge and it just let it get away from me. All right. I do not see this. I do not see a success because of the overdrive. That's right, Hexalite. Yep. I do not see this. I do not see the success of hard mode in our future.